What's up, guys? I just got home from watching SuperGirl, and this is my honest review. There might be spoilers ahead, so just be mindful. Scroll if you're going to watch the movie. Number one, when I came into the movie, I kind of had low expectations because of what everyone has been saying. It got rated like a 55 or something like that on Rotten Tomatoes, and I was honestly very sad. If you guys don't know, I've been trying to get a little bit in tune with the DCU since there is a reboot with the entire DC whatever. And so far, James Gunn has cooked, but the issue is people don't know that James Gunn did not direct this movie, because as the saying goes, the gun never jammed. But people online have been shaming James Gunn as if he had some big thing in this movie when he really didn't even have that big of a thing. Yes, he greenlit the script and stuff like that, but still, did he really have 100% control in it? No. Number one, when I got to the movies, I came in a little bit late. The movie was supposed to start at 12:40, and I knew I had 30 minutes to get there before the movie starts. But when I got there was still a couple trailers playing. And honestly, I'm not even mad. I thought I was going to miss a little bit of the movie, but I was kind of happy. Next, when I bought the tickets online, they were $6. But I ended up paying like 22 something because I decided to get popcorn because I was really excited for this movie. If you guys are nerds like me, I've been online, you guys would know the debate of which is going to do better in the box office, Spider-Man or SuperGirl. And as we know, it's definitely going to be Spider-Man. The chuds on Twitter totally ruined this movie. They're talking about how Sydney Sweeney should have been SuperGirl when I totally disagree. I guarantee if you are on social media and you see the stuff people are saying about this girl, Miley Alcock, I think, you're going to start seeing the movie in a different light. So from now on, when I go to watch a movie, I'm not looking at the reviews, especially if they're negative, because I looked at most of the reviews, not even on Rotten Tomatoes. I did read Discussing Films review, but I also saw some stuff people were saying on Twitter. It was just totally disgusting. But let's talk about the movie. First off, the movie is on par from Superman. Crypto is still a lazy fuck. The movie actually opens with Crypto. He has a funny little scene where he pees on a newspaper of Superman. Then it kind of shows a montage of Kara-El, I think her name is, don't cancel me, being a drunk slob. I'm joking, but it's actually her 23rd birthday, and throughout the movie, she's still celebrating her birthday. It's so confusing. But at the same time, like, bro, was her birthday yesterday, or when is her birthday? But the actor portrays a good 23-year-old. Me personally, I thought she was going to be like a teenager, 16, 17, maybe freshly 18. Anyways, next, throughout the movie, I'm gonna pause actually here and say, watching the ads itself, I did get major Guardians of the Galaxy vibe, and I feel like if you like that movie and you're a female and you like female excellent movies, that's your type of movie. But if you are a male and you don't like that, do not go into the theater and then write a bad review on the movie, even though you're not a female and you don't like space movies. Like, it's stupid. The movie does get me chuckling a little bit, I won't lie. But the reason why, I honestly wasn't totally in tune with the movie, so I can't really give a good review, because in the beginning of the movie, I was low-key posting on my Instagram story that I was watching SuperGirl, which was my fault and no one else's fault but mine. But after that, I put my phone down and was watching the movie. If you're going to watch this movie, do not expect SuperGirl to be powerful the entire time. That's very stupid, and there will be no movie if that was the case. In the first half of the movie, she's on a red sun, but she still knows how to have basic combat. Remember when James Gunn said he wouldn't show the origin of Superman because we've already seen it like 50 times? Well, the director of this movie actually did do it. And it's good because yes, we've seen Supermans, but we haven't seen Kara-Els. Also, throughout the movie, they are not ashamed to use different languages. At first, I thought, oh my gosh, they're really going to speak English throughout this entire movie, even though it's taken in space and not everyone speaks English. I feel like English is just an Earth thing. But they do explain that in the DCU, it's like the default language, unfortunately. It's not called default, I think it's called like common language or something, I forget. Number two, if you're expected to see that super logo, you are not going to see it for a good tough minute in the movie. I promise you, the suit is only shown in the beginning and is actually worn throughout the end. And the reason that is because Supergirl doesn't really have a people. She doesn't really want to be represented like Superman. She thinks the idea of it is dumb, it's just a suit. It goes more in depth, but I can't really explain it because I'd explain it horribly. But I hope I'm doing a good job explaining explain this movie also because I feel like I'm going all over the place even though I'm trying to give an honest review. Not only is Kal-El shown to be weak with the red sun, but they actually bring out a green sun, which the green sun is none other than kryptonite. And me personally, being a geek, I feel like kryptonite is more common knowledge than more having to be a geek to know what it is. But seeing the green, I was like, oh my gosh, is that really kryptonite? Because as soon as she got off the ship, she started coughing and coughing and coughing, and then I saw the green. I was like, oh my gosh, it's kryptonite. Also, I love the fact that they gave Supergirl a reason to go help the little girl. Supergirl really wasn't trying to help her. It wasn't until Crypto got hurt until she was like, yeah, I'm about to go get this antidote. And the other girl just happened to want to go after the same guys. I was like, you know what, 2 stones, let's kill 2 birds, 1 stone. Number 2, I wanted to actually give a half point off on how the laser was actually shown. There is a scene where she is interrogating people that robbed the ship, and for some reason her laser is just very weird in that scene. I don't know why, but other than that, it was very good. Then we get another scene showing that her lasers are actually very powerful. They are like beams like this, and they go out. Imagine that, and it creates genuine big holes when she locks in for real. And I think we got a Snyder reference when she came out of the water and she was kind of doing that, thing in the sunlight. But I don't know, I think that was kind of a tribute to the Snyder fans or whatever. I don't know how to say it. It's not Schneider, it's Cinder or Cinder or whatever. You guys know the I'm talking about. If you guys are a geek and you guys know those people. And another point to the movie, we see Superman more than once because Superman, Supergirl, he didn't really play a major part and kind of steal her moment at all. And also, another thing I loved about this movie is Lobo. He is played by Jason Momoa, and Jason Momoa used to be Aquaman. The entire time before this movie released, I'm thinking that Supergirl is going to go against Lobo, and Lobo is going to be some type of villain, when in reality, he's not. I was shocked. You're probably shocked too. Lobo is not the villain. Supergirl does not fight Lobo. She just knows Lobo. And the entire time I'm like, oh my gosh, they're gonna fight when they're gonna fight. And they never do, which is kind of surprising, and I kind of like that. The movie for me is going to have to be an 8 out of 10. But this rating actually does not count because I am a man. There was some females also watching with me at the movie theaters. I asked them what they thought of the movie and they said they really loved it. I really love Superman. Guess why? Because I am a guy. They love Supergirl. Guess why? Because they are girls. Females, you see? So I can't really rate this fairly because I'm not a female. Yes, I was very excited to see the movie, and it wasn't really a letdown because I'm not a girl. I can't really expect much from a female movie, or it's female excellency. I kind of wanted to watch my sister because she's a female. I thought it would have been nice for her to see some female excellency in movies. We don't really have that a lot. I feel like James Gunn also cooked with these suits, and I feel like we need to stay comic accurate alongside Spider-Man. We are loving the comic accurate suits, and I feel like we need to see more. Well, that is my honest review of Supergirl, and I will also be doing an honest review of Backrooms and Spider-Man. I can't really do Spider-Man right now because it's not out yet, but I will do one of Backrooms if you guys do want to see that.